Hey yo, hey yo, E-King Fight News with the exclusive. Shout out to World Boxing News. Finkel responds to Hearn's bluster. Claims on Wilder facing Joshua awaits contract. That's right, Shelly Finkel has responded, and we're gonna get into it very soon. E-King Fight News. Alright, so Shelly Finkel responds to Eddie Hearn today, and it is revealed that he's expecting to receive this contract from Matchroom on Friday for Wilder to fight Joshua next. Okay. The story is very simple, and that is today Deontay Wilder accepted terms, and these are Eddie Hearn's terms, guys. This is all Eddie Hearn. Whatever the fuck his offer is, it's been accepted. You see how that works? No. Hold on a second. You see how that works? Eddie Hearn sent Deontay Wilder basic offer terms. Money. Perhaps there's a venue. No, there's no venue. It's probably just money. It's probably just a straight purse offer. And I don't know if there's any other terms attached to it. Shelly Finkel did mention it's a 2-fight deal. But wow, you know, when it comes down to Wilder making an offer of $50 million, oh, we need every excuse in the book to think it's a fake offer. But let's take a look at this for a second. If for any reason Anthony changes his mind and wants to do the fight in the US, the $50 million we made to him is still there. That's in Joshua's court. When Deontay Wilder said he accepted terms, we also requested a contract from Barry and Eddie. Now that Eddie has said publicly that we'll have it by Friday, let's hope it's real and we get it. We've made it clear. We've accepted their offer. We're ready to come to the UK. And we've also confirmed that the $50 million offer to fight in the US is still available if Joshua wants it. Eddie said we'll get a contract on Friday. You know, that's the other interesting thing that Finkel had to say. And it's really exposing Eddie Hearn once again, who can't stop himself from lying. Like he's a serial liar. When it comes to this whole situation, he is a serial fucking liar. It's like it's natural to him, and that's the sickest part about it. But Finkel questioned Hearn's motives ahead of this crucial week, and he said in one breath, he says in a newspaper, "I speak to him every day," and then he says, "I haven't spoken to him for weeks." You speak to us every day, or you haven't spoken to us for 4 weeks. Which one is it? I met Barry on June 1st. That was 11 days ago. Obviously, some of Eddie's quotes are contradictory. Now that's just a little aside, because, you know, Shelly Finkel has already exposed Eddie Hearn several times. And I have all the evidence. I have all the you could just Google Shelly Finkel, Deontay Wilder, and you will get a list of my videos. That's just how it is. So, we are hopeful that the contract he sends is the one that results in this fight happening, rather than a contract that guarantees it won't happen. This is a fight that fans want, and so do we. So find out soon if the Joshua side wants it. That's coming straight from Shelly Finkel. No nonsense, a guy that's made massive fights in the past. And look at where we stand now. In terms of this situation, just look at where we stand now. I mean, this is really Eddie Hearn's first time doing a massive fight that can, you know, break record on pay-per-view. This could break whatever the UK record is for a pay-per-view. this fight right here can shatter it. It can just destroy it, right? Because both of these guys are big names in the UK. They're massive names in the UK. You mean to tell me if Deontay Wilder went over to the O2 to whoop Dillian White's ass, that wouldn't be sold the fuck out in an hour or two? Eddie Hearn will buy all that shit up, man. Y'all know what it is. If you don't know, you're just ignorant now. Now you're just ignorant. But it is what it is. More on this, guys. We're not done. So in other news, when Eddie Hearn first got this word, he had a couple of intriguing quotes, right? One of them was he was surprised that Deontay took the offer. You know, it's funny, because if you're Eddie Hearn and you're making all these great offers, you know, you got this whole DAZN deal, you're throwing all this money around to American fighters, you think he wouldn't be surprised that Deontay Wilder took your amazing offer, right? But no, he was surprised for whatever reason, and then Eddie Hearn, he kept bringing up the point that this fight needs to be in Wembley. It needs to be Wembley State. It needs to be in Wembley. Like after all this talk about fighting in the UK and whatnot, you mean to tell me? Okay, you know, I don't even really care about where the fight happens. If it's Wembley or Cardiff, it doesn't fucking matter. It shouldn't fucking matter where it happens. Oh, but now all of a sudden you care about lining your pockets and do it in Wembley Stadium. Now all of a sudden, okay. You know, it is what it is, because we know that's probably the venue that can hold the most people. And I mean, that's what this fight's all about, right? It's putting in front of the most people. I don't know, man. But you know what? The one thing that really gets me is Boxing Scene had published, you know, there's an article on Boxing Scene, it's Anthony Joshua wins an OB. If you look in, you see Boxing Scene has a weird habit of releasing news inside of other articles that have nothing to do with that news. So if you look into that article, it will say Boxing Scene has been informed that they plan on fighting Alexander Povetkin, I think it was September 29th, in Wembley. Yet, and I can pull it up. I did a video on this shit, so I know I can pull this up. But my point is, why is Eddie Hearn now saying he can't do the fight in September? What is the big fucking deal about Canelo Alvarez fighting in the middle of September? I don't think that's a Showtime issue. In fact, Shelly Finkel had said, if Eddie Hearn wants to do US pay-per-view, and it makes no sense to do US pay-per-view at fucking 5 in the afternoon. It makes 0 sense. Cause who the fuck is gonna buy a pay-per-view at 5 in the afternoon? Only like these 100% hardcore trill-ass boxing fans would do this. Right? Cause you can just watch a fucking stream. It's the same shit. So, I mean, if it's on Sky Box Office, that is the easiest shit to stream, is Sky Box Office. But anyways, Eddie Hearn, why not just do it in fucking September? You said it already, if it's in the UK, we're gonna do it in September. Now he's backing out of that's the one thing he's doing right here. He's backing out of a September date, and he's talking about November, October. What the fuck? There's plenty of time. You can't sit here and tell me there's plenty of time. But, you know, it is what it is. Eddie Hearn, he's got a tendency of ducking Deontay Wilder. Whatever Deontay Wilder, whenever he complies, whenever he cooperates with the situation, whenever he's being realistic and reasonable, y'all just ignore that shit, and it's just so annoying. It really is how you don't call out Eddie Hearn on straight bullshit like this. Like, just make the fucking fight in September. If not, do it in October. But to my knowledge, I don't think Eddie Hearn has gotten that exemption from the WBA. I haven't heard any news of him, you know, hitting up the WBA saying, you know, hey, you know, we can't meet this mandatory requirement that you've ordered. But that remains, you know, at the end of the day, we don't know what's going on with Eddie Hearn. You know, only people who have some, whoever can really get in front of Eddie Hearn and expose him on this shit, please do so. I'm just putting the information out there that Eddie Hearn seems to be backing out of a September fight when he's already said if the fight, if it's agreed to in the UK, if we end up doing the fight in the UK, we'll do it in September. Now he's backing out, and it's absurd. It really is absurd. E-King Fight News. Let me know what you guys think. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man. We're out.